Yo, what's going on, guys? FLA 926 back in another video. Today I'll be predicting the winners of Week 17 of the NFL season. Obviously fantasy championship weeks for fantasy football. But for the NFL, it's final weeks to claim playoff spots. Anyways, starting off with Thursday Night Football, Jets and Browns. I think this is like before last week. I thought this was gonna be like a close game, but like now after what Joe Flacco and Amari Cooper did last week, I feel like the Browns are gonna take this one pretty easily. Cause Joe Flacco, Amari Cooper, Myles Garrett, those three played amazing. On the Jets side, you got obviously, not the highlight, but Zach Wilson, Garrett Wilson, and then Sauce Gardner. I think the Browns are definitely going to take this one, especially at home. Give me the Browns winning this one 35-24. The only Saturday game now, Lions and Cowboys. This is going to be a really good game, too. The Lions clinched their division last week, so they may not sit all of their players. I mean, unless they're trying to go for the 2 seed. I don't know. Lions of Jared Goff, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown. They also have Aiden Hutchinson. Pretty strong team right there. I'll go against a really strong Cowboys team, too. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Kevontae Turpin, Ferguson. I always forget his first name. And then on defense, obviously, Micah Parsons. This is going to be a really good game. I think that the Cowboys are going to end up winning this game because I don't think the Lions are just going to be, going as hard with their starters just because they've already clinched a playoff spot and clinched a division. So there's not much really more to do. Except, maybe if they wanted the 2 seed, but I don't really know. Anyways, I got the Cowboys winning this game. Final score, really close game, 28-24. Cardinals and Eagles. The Cardinals are 3-12, not really a great team. With Kyle Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Budda Baker. That's really it. On the Eagles side, you got Hurts, who played great last week. Knock on wood. You got A.J. Brown, DeVonta Smith, DeAndre Swift, Dallas Goedert. A really strong offense. And then a really strong defense with Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Darius Slay, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Kevin Byard. Oh my God, I forget his name. I really just forgot his name. Reed Blankenship, that's right. I feel like the Eagles are going to take this one by a long shot because they really need to play well after that really bad stretch of really bad games against good teams. I think the Eagles are actually going to, really get a good win out of this one, 35-7. Yeah, and I think they're going to get the 2 seed. And clinch playoff spot. Dolphins and Ravens. So this is a really good game, too. Dolphins won last week on a walk-off field goal against the Cowboys. The Ravens dismantled the 49ers. That was fun to see. Because obviously I want the 49ers to do bad. The Dolphins got Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle's out now for the rest of the regular season. Raheem Mostert, Jalen Ramsey. Ravens got Lamar Jackson, Gus Edwards, Zay Flowers, OBJ. On defense, Jadeveon Clowney and Calais Campbell. If he's still there, I don't know. I think this is going to be a really good game. I think that the Ravens will pull this game out because it's at home and because I think they're going to go for the 1 seed in this game. That's why I have the Ravens winning it in a really close game, 21-17. Now, this is a game I do not think will be close. Patriots and Bills in Buffalo. Patriots, Mac Jones, Ezekiel Elliott. That's about it. And Juju Smith-Schuster. I mean, they pulled off an upset last week, but they're also facing a really good Bills team. They pulled off an upset against the Broncos, against a really good Bills team. I mean, with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. My God, no, it's James Cook. This Bills team is a strong offense, and I think they'll be playing really strong in a really strong fashion against the Patriots. Give me the Bills winning it. Why? Final score. It's 31-17. Falcons and Bears. Falcons. Bijan Robinson. Desmond Ridder. They're kind of like fighting for a division game right here. Division title. I mean, I think that the Buccaneers are closer to winning it, but the Falcons are still close. The Bears, though, Justin Fields, Darnell Mooney, Montez Sweat. It's pretty, kind of under the radar. No, I wouldn't even say under the radar, just not the best teams in this game. But the Falcons, though, they are fighting for their playoff lives, and I think that's why they're going to take this one home, giving them the win by a final score of a low-scoring game, 17-10. Raiders and Colts. The Raiders, they pulled off a huge upset win against the Chiefs last week. Aiden O'Connell, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Max Crosby all played fantastic. The Colts, obviously. Gardner Minshew, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, Zach Moss. I think that the Raiders are riding a really good win against the Chiefs, but they also ran into a close game against the Colts. And I think that's where the Colts are going to take them over, giving the Colts a strong win and a hopeful, since the Colts are in the hunt, giving them their best possible chance in Week 18 to clinch a wildcard spot. And that's why I think the Colts are going to win 24-14. Panthers and Jaguars. Panthers are 2-13. Bryce Young played pretty well last week. DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, Miles Sanders, they're all kind of not been playing well this year. You also have... that's about it. Never mind. But then the Jaguars, obviously Trevor Lawrence is out with an ankle injury, with an ankle sprain. But you still have Calvin Ridley, Travis Etienne. I mean, not the greatest team that they had a few weeks ago, but it's still decent. Anyways, I think this is actually going to be a really good game. I think that the Jaguars are going to win by a field goal, 27-24. Titans and Texans. Titans have Derrick Henry, Will Levis, Robert Woods, all those people. Texans have Dalton Schultz, questionable, C.J. Stroud, Evan Singletary. The Texans are kind of fighting for the playoff lives, just like the Falcons are in this game. Kind of in the hunt, looking for a wild card spot, and that's why I think the Texans are going to win behind a great day by C.J. Stroud. Yep, I think that C.J. Stroud's coming off. Is going to be playing this game. I think that the Texans are actually going to win this one by a final score of 28-17. Rams and Giants. The Giants lost to the Eagles last week in a closer game than I would have liked. The Rams have Puka Nacua, who's looking like a future superstar. Insane as a rookie. Cooper Kupp, Matt Stafford, Aaron Donald. Giants with Tyrod Taylor starting this week over Tommy DeVito. Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I mean, I think that the Rams have this one, even though they're on the road. I think that Matt Stafford's going to have a huge day with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. Both of them, I feel like, are going to have really good days. And that's why I have them. The Rams winning it. 24-20. Nah, change that. 28-21. All right. This is another NFC South division title. Both teams are fighting for a division title. Saints and Buccaneers. Saints. Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara. Michael Thomas. Not what they used to be. Obviously, Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. It's pretty much like a veteranship game. I think the Buccaneers are going to pull it out, though, with their home crowd behind them, rooting them to a division title. Buccaneers, behind a great day from Baker Mayfield and a great day from Mike Evans, are going to win this game, a really close game, 28-24. 49ers and Commanders. The 49ers are fighting for the 1 seed. Commanders, though, they're just here. The Commanders with Sam Howell, Terry McLaurin, Brian Robinson. That's about it. 49ers with a stacked team. Brock Purdy, who did not really look good last week. The 49ers kind of got dismantled by the Ravens last week. Anyways, 49ers with, they have Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Tebow Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. On defense, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young. I think the 49ers are definitely going to win this game. After a bad game against a good team, they finally have a break with a bad team. But I think the 49ers are going to pull it out, giving them the win, 35-10. Steelers and Seahawks. The Steelers, obviously, Mason Rudolph had a great game on Christmas. Kind of a funny story there. George Pickens, he played really good last week. And Deontay Johnson, solid game. Then T.J. Watt, obviously, really good game too. The Seahawks, both teams are 8-7, so they're both kind of fighting for playoffs right here. Seahawks, obviously, with Geno Smith, DK Metcalf, a running back. I know his name. I'm just forgetting it. They're running back. Tyler Lockett. On defense, a great defense led by Bobby Wagner. I think this is going to be a really good game. That was the Seahawks crowd, the number 12 crowd. I think that the Seahawks are going to pull this game out in a really close game. I think that both quarterbacks are going to play really well, but I think that Geno Smith is just going to be just a little bit better, giving them the win, 31-24. Bengals and Chiefs. The Bengals are coming off a bad loss against the Steelers. The Bengals, obviously, with Jake Browning, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. Yeah, Chiefs also coming off an embarrassing loss to the Raiders, where the Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has been awful. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, that's what it is. And then a solid running back. I think that the Chiefs playing at home is just going to help them out just a little bit more in this game. And I have Patrick Mahomes having a bounce-back game where he will lead the Chiefs to a close win, 31-28. A field goal game. Chargers and Broncos. The Broncos just let go of Russell Wilson. I think that was a bad move. Still have Cortland Sutton. Jared Stidham is their starting QB for this week. They got Jared Judy, Jared McLaughlin. Chargers was really only Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen now. I think that the Broncos are going to win this game just because of how banged up the Chargers are right now. How they're just not really looking like a good team. The Broncos, I feel like, are going to win this game. It's semi-close, but not really. 28-17. So there is no Monday Night Football game this week. So we only got Sunday night. Packers and Vikings in Minnesota. Packers, obviously, with Jordan Love, Christian Watson, Aaron Jones, Jair Alexander. Even though I think he just got suspended, I don't know. Vikings with, obviously, Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, two really good receivers, two young receivers. And TJ Hawkinson too. I think it's gonna be a really good game, but I think that the Vikings being at home, just playing their division rival at home, I think the just gives the crowd even more energy. Obviously the Vikings still fighting for a playoff spot, just like a lot of these teams. And I think that the Vikings are going to pull it out behind an insane day by Justin Jefferson. And I think that the Vikings are going to pull it out 35-28. Thank you guys all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. Subscribe to Mikey Man 9. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.